So yeah, like actually I did 11 and a half years in prison. I don't really share that with everybody, but the few people that know me, I tell them like, yo, I did 11 and a half in prison, which is not bragging, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not ashamed either, because everything I went through made me the man I am. So it's crazy because I got locked up when I was 20, you know what I'm saying. I did 11 and a half years straight. I got out, I was 32, and when I got home, within 6 months, my sister she was killed in a car accident. And, it's like my sister passed, my whole life changed. You know what I'm saying? I had to look at life from a different level. So when people they're like, yo, what does free your mind mean? I'm like, free your mind is like self-elevation, it's self-preservation. It's knowing who you are in the times of defeat and still rising to your feet. You can never give up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be strong. You got to be built for life. You can't sit down and look for sympathy. You know what I'm saying? Sitting back looking for sympathy. When I was young, when I was like 7, 8, my dad used to always, tell me all these little tips or whatever. But it was my mother who really stepped up and told me, like, listen, son, sympathy for suckers. Average mothers always like babying their sons and playing with them. Like, oh, it's gonna be okay. My mama had the nurturing spirit, but she was more so realistic with life. And she told me, sympathy is for suckers, man. If you're gonna make it in this life, you gotta step up, and be who you are and be confident with who you are. So, when certain times hit, I always think back what my mother said, sympathy for suckers. I can't sit around, I don't have time to sit around and waste trying to hope somebody cares for me or somebody comforts me. I gotta step up and do what I gotta do, you know what I'm saying, when it's time to do it. That's the difference between a hero and an average man. I'm gonna step up and do what I have to do at all times. I'm not trying to be no hero, I'm just trying to be me. So as time passed, life's dealt me a few hands, you know what I'm saying? It's hit me with a few curveballs, but every time it's hit me, I try not to strike out. I try to stay focused, stay humble. That's one of the key things I tell all guys, I tell all people. I tell everybody, always remain humble, bro. You know what I mean? No matter what happens, always remain humble. Never get so ahead of yourself where you feel like you're better than the next man, better than the next person. We're all dealt a certain hand or life at a different velocity. You got to be able to embrace your goods with your bads at the same level and balance that thing out, So, right now I'm in a position in my life where it's like I got to do what I got to do. I'm not just living for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm living for my mother. I'm living for my supporters. I'm living for my nieces and nephews. And more importantly, I'm living for my grandmother and my sister who passed. My older sister passed at a young age. She was like 32. And that kind of hurt me. But you know what I'm saying? Hurt's a part of life. Everybody thinks life's all about feeling good, looking good, being good. I mean, that's cool and all. But you got to embrace the bad with the good. You got to balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Life's not going to be complete without balance. That's one thing I specialize in. When I freed my mind, I just felt so inspired and so motivated to reach out to other people. I felt so inspired and motivated to tell people, yo, listen, free your mind can actually be a movement. This is something that can really be passed on, through life, through generation, and help encourage the next person. Because it's what it's about, passing on encouragement, passing on positive vibes, always being positive, always being motivational, inspirational. That's something I strive to do. I never want to feel like I'm better than this person or I'm better than that person. I always want to feel like I can help this person. I look at social media sometimes and it's consuming the world to a point where everybody's like, yo, I'm finna watch my cutoff game, or I'm finna cut this person off, my cutoff game 5,000. Let's try and pull away from how many people we can cut off, and let's get back to how many people we can help. If the world was to transform or move towards that movement, I think it'll be a better place. We all looking for, I saw some slogans like, yo, vote Donald Trump, let's make America great again. How can you make America great when we can't make yourself great? You know what I'm saying? It all starts within self. So let's focus on making ourselves better, our inner circles. Start on a smaller scale and expand and move on. Get your mind together, get your thoughts together. Whenever you feel like you're about to go under, stand to your feet. You're never defeated. 12th round, you know what I mean? You're back against the wall, you gotta fight yourself out. You know what I mean? You let the losers lose, you gotta be a winner. Winners aren't born. They're not made, they're born. So make sure, you look deep down inside on who you are. Pull that out. Free your mind, baby.